Hey, what's up guys? It's Fruity. Welcome back to Mega Man 2 Atomic Fire Only Part 2. In the previous episode, we kicked off this game taking down the Man of Heat himself, acquiring that atomic fire, and then using it to obliterate Metal Man off the face of this planet. In keeping with the old numerical order this time, we'll be going to Airman, who is Robot Master number 10. First double digits, eh? Quite appropriately enough, Airman is here at the top center of the stage select screen, because, you know, he's up in the sky, you know? See how appropriate it is? It's a very nice touch, very nice touch. Yeah. Basically, one thing I'm gonna try here is the old hold down A Easter egg, where you hold down A when selecting the Roadmaster stage, and the stars flying in the background actually turn into little birdies, which is appropriate, because, you know, birdies, sky, air, you get the picture, so, here we go. Oh, what? I must have not held down A long enough. That's annoying. Well, moving on from that, yeah, Airman stage doesn't have any birds in it, no birds at all. Yep, Airman, he's got one of them strange designs. He doesn't have like a proper head, like his eyes are like in his torso, and he's got a big fan in his chest. This whole stage, this is one of the ones I loved so much when I first played this game. Look at all these weird, like, devil pictures in the platforms, and then you got these things with horns coming up. I thought the nose of these things was the mouth when I first saw them, but no, that line down the bottom is actually the mouth. Yeah, these things, they just appear, they're no big deal. Just, you know, run past, take a hit if you need to, like I just did. And now we come to a different gimmick. These guys on the cloud platforms, you have to kill them and then take their, take their platform, I was about to say there, but what the hell? You mean to tell me they take damage from uncharged shots, but they don't take damage from charged shots? What is this madness? Alright, there we go. At least they only take 2 or 3 hits. And shock and horror, we actually go behind the clouds here, so it's a little awkward to see where you're going sometimes, particularly on this platform, because this guy right here, oh, he messes with you. He goes right behind you like that, and you gotta come back around here. Good old Airman stage. This is definitely one of the ones I love the most when I first played the game. It's very iconic to me, these, like, weird devils looking like they're pushing their way out of the platforms. Good times. So yeah, this is a bit with the birds. These evil birds called pippies. They drop their little eggs. They're terrible parents. They drop their eggs and all the little babbies come out and try to kill you. It's not so great. Pretty tricky to avoid if you're not careful. Anyway, this screen, it's hidden, but it's supposed to go down here to the left. That's how that works. Yeah, not too bad of a stage so far to get through, is it? Things definitely haven't been tricky like that at some parts with the rolling cutter only run in the first game, but generally speaking, I'd say this game is a little easier than the first one. What are these enemies called again anyway? I can't remember. Oh, yeah, you gotta be very careful when making the jumps, because you could get knocked off pretty easy. Ah, look, it's Fat Airman. At least that's what I like to call him. His big fan in his stomach, trying to blow you off the face of the stage, but oh no. I scrolled him off by accident there. That happens sometimes. Oh, I did it again. That's always so funny to look at, just accidentally scrolling the enemy off the edge. But, with that, we're actually finished the stage. Yep, not too long, not too hard. I really like the color scheme on the Dr. Wily logo up there. It's maybe my favorite color scheme for the logo. And as you can see here, of course, our menu has also changed to a pretty cool color scheme, suiting this stage. But anyways, here we go. Let's get Atomic Fire charged up and try and take down Airman. Hopefully this works out. Oh, what? I fired it? I didn't fire it. I did not let go of the button. Oh no, he's shooting out his bad air patterns. So yeah, Airman, he shoots out air patterns, and some of them are pretty much undodgeable, and he's given me all the bloody undodgeable ones so far, so this is annoying. Kill him! Kill him! Wow. Yep, Airman, he's not hard. As long as you spam him a lot, it's really not all that hard to beat him. That really goes for when you use the Mega Buster against him as well. So I guess I didn't really need to use the charge feature of Atomic Fire against him. But yeah, after 3 shots, he'll jump across the screen and stuff. Anyway, yeah, we get the air shooter. Pretty cool weapon. Shoots vertically up, but it's sort of dominated by the metal blade. Pretty much anything the air shooter is good for, the metal blade can be used for. There is one enemy that is immune to the metal blade that the air shooter works really well on, though. And anyway, for that, we also get item 2. Mentioned it last time. We get item 1 for being Heat Man, item 2 for beating Flashman. Item 2 is basically like a jet board. It goes horizontally. You can take it across large horizontal caps. A lot of people like to use it to skip the disappearing block puzzle from Hell and Heat Man stage, which is understandable, but I still get a bit salty over it because, you know, peasant scrubs not being able to do the block puzzle legit. Anyway, yeah. Didn't mention the music, but Airman's theme, so great. I remember I really loved that one when I first played the game. It was maybe my favorite when the very first time I played the game, other than the old Wily Stage 1 too, that old infamous piece of music. But yeah, with Airman now defeated, we'll be moving on to our second Robot Master for the day, Bubble Man, since Bubble Man is Robot Master number 11. Now, this time I'm going to hold down the A properly, and hopefully I get the birdies. Not very appropriate for an aquatic Robot Master as opposed to an air one, but hey, let's go. There they go, look at all the beautiful birdies. And there's Bubble Man, a rare green Robot Master. You don't see many green Robot Masters. And oh my goodness, that background. Yep, it might hurt your eyes a little bit. Try not to stare at it too hard. Waterfalls on 8-bit graphics, eh? So we have these things, I think they're called croakers? They shoot out their little mini babies, kind of like pippies, and again, they're really terrible parents. They just let their little babies jump to their deaths off the edge. It's not so great. Luckily, they only do 1 damage to Mega Man. As you can see, they're not much of a threat. Aha! One hit wonder. Ah! Damn it. Stop that. Anyway, so these platforms, they look like the ones you can destroy with the Crash Bomb. I'm not sure if you actually can destroy them with the Crash Bomb. Maybe you can. I should test that sometime. But yep, here they fall. So, you know, don't dawdle. Don't dawdle. But here we are, descending down the waterfall. We got these enemies. On normal mode, these guys go down in 1 hit. But here in difficult, they actually do what they're supposed to and go around really quickly once you hit them once. And yep, that was inevitable. I was going to get hit by that guy. No matter what I did there. That's not so great. But yeah, as we head underwater here, everything turns green, which is what fits with the menu's aesthetic, as you can see here. So what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, that's right. New feature in this game, Mega Man jumps really high in the water. No idea how that works. He's made of metal after all, it kind of goes against all logic. But a new feature in this game that again becomes a staple in the series, that underwater stages you can jump really high. And of course, they exploit that by putting death spikes there on the roof, so try not to jump too high. Maybe I can play chicken with the death spikes a little bit and see how high I can get without getting killed. Oh, that was pretty close. Oh, no! Oh, play with fire, you're gonna get burnt. that's what they say. Hey, this is atomic fire only, after all. So now we have these guys. What are they called again? Squirts, I think. Little shrimp. These guys are very annoying if you're going for a perfect run, because they're very erratic. And they come out of these things called lanternfish, I believe. You have to shoot the little antenna, angler, whatever you want to call it, and they blow up. Bit of a weird fact. If you die after beating one of those lanternfish, the lanternfish actually doesn't respawn even after you die. It stays dead permanently until you game over, which is very rare. I'm not sure if there's any other enemies or mini-bosses in the series that don't respawn after death. So yeah, it's a bit of a curiosity. And these things, which everyone points out look like Metroids, they're not very threatening. The most threatening part of the stage here is actually just not jumping into the spikes, really. Gotta be pretty damn careful about them spikes. They are definitely a threat. And here, you want to make sure to drop down. Oh, great job, me. You want to make sure not to go too far right when dropping down there, because you actually fall a little slower in water and you'll crash right into those death spikes there. It's not so great. How many lives am I on? 0! Oh, great. Just brilliant. This is just perfect. Also, I love the logic that the atomic fire can work underwater. That's pretty great, man. It's pretty great. Fire underwater? Who needs the laws of physics is that even physics? It's more of a chemical thing, I guess, like chemistry. You know, fire doesn't work without oxygen, and underwater, it's too much water for the oxygen to get through, or something like that. Anyway, another lanternfish. And, yeah, I really need to use the charge a little more often, don't I? Come on, let's get a big charge going on here. Oh, what? Did I just not hit in the right spot, or does that actually not work when you charge it? That's just very annoying. Never mind. Oh, what a jump. See that pixel perfect jump? More croakers! Oh dear. Not too bad, though. As long as there are the little mini croakers on screen, then this one here won't fire at his. Oh no, I scrolled the other one back. That's not good. Run! Run! And anyway, with that, we get out of the old underwater complex and back into the eye-straining waterfall with these crabs that come down. You can just run past most of them. Not this last one, though. Just take him out. It's pretty easy. Then we go back into the waterfall facility for Bubble Man. We are already there. I like the background here. It looks a bit like a fishnet, sort of. I mean, they almost look a bit like leaves in a way. And it's kind of weird how the background is entirely black elsewhere outside this corridor. I'm not sure what's up with that, but, anyways, Bubble Man, yes, we have the insta-death trap at the top of the screen. Gotta be careful. Now, if I have my facts straight, I do not believe Bubble Man takes damage from these on fire. No, he does not. Apparently fire doesn't work underwater. I guess I might as well use a fully charged shot to demonstrate that it definitely won't work. And I missed. Great job, me. Great job. That was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Okay, wait. Go for it. And there we go. In fact, if I remember correctly, it actually heals him, which is kind of funny. Does that? No, it doesn't heal him. It just doesn't damage him. I know his own weapon heals him. Anyway, we just have to use the old Mega Buster against him. Bubble Man, he's pretty simple. Mostly try to stay close to him. If you stand right next to him, the bubbles he shoot out won't hit you, and all you have to do is like jump over his little harpoon gun when he shoots it. Yep, it's really not too bad of a boss. Poor old Bubble Man. A lot of people laugh at him for the fact that he's based on bubbles, since they're not that threatening. But I like Bubble Man. You will live on in my heart, Bubble Man. I love his animation there, his like little swimming animation. It looks so funny. It's kind of derpy in a way. Anyway, there's Bubble Man defeated. Not hard at all. Pretty solid choice for first too, actually. The weapon he gives you isn't that great, but if you're just looking for an easy boss to take down first, he's not so bad. So there we go. We get ourselves the Bubble Lead, or Bubble Lead. No one knows how it's supposed to be pronounced. I say Bubble Lead because it tracks along the ground, although the grey colours sort of fit with lead, I guess, but I don't know how a bubble is supposed to be made out of lead, so I just call it Bubble Lead. That's my logic. But again, musically, Bubble Man stage got some great music. It's a pretty popular one. Not my absolute favorite from his game, but it's definitely up there. I mean, this game just as a whole has a fantastic soundtrack, so yeah, definitely make sure to be giving this soundtrack a listen if you haven't heard it before. It's really bloody good. Infamously good, to be honest, on those like top 8-bit soundtracks of all time. But yeah, Bubble Man and Ant-Man stages, both quite fun stages. Bubble Man's one of my favorites in the game. I do like the progression of it, and you know, water physics are interesting. The aesthetics of both Bubble Man and Ant-Man stage pretty great too. You know, this little devils in Ant-Man stage, the black, blue, and red colors I really like. Bubble Man stage got some cool green going on there, suiting Bubble Man himself being green. But obviously those waterfall backgrounds aren't the most appealing to the eyeball. They might have wanted to not quite have gone as all out on them as they did. Anyways, that'll wrap things up for this episode. Next time we'll be taking on Robot Master number 12, the infamous Quick Man. Oh yeah, his stage. Everyone knows Quick Man's stage. I won't spoil anything if you have not played this game, but yeah, that's one a lot of people have trouble with right there, including myself when I first played this game. Oh, Quick Man stage, why? Why? Alright, I'll catch you guys then. This is Fruity, signing off.